Good morning, grade ones. Today is Tuesday, June 16th, and I am back for another maths lesson. I hope that you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling happy today and that you are ready for another day of virtual learning. So yesterday, you all did an amazing job at using tally marks. So you were able to look at the number and you knew how to create a little tally chart using what you know about tally marks and using groups of 5, remembering that there is no more than 5 in each group of tally marks and that you draw 4 lines, and when it comes time for the 5th line, that one goes across just like a seatbelt. So you've done a really great job. So now that you are experts at tally marks, we are going to try something a little bit more challenging today, but don't worry, it's not too tricky. So you will be going on to My Maths today, and you will have to create a tally chart on My Maths, and you will also need to answer some questions about tally charts as well. So I'm going to show you here. So when you go on to My Maths, you're going to find the activity called Tally Charts. Okay, there is the option to follow the lessons, which I definitely recommend. You'll learn a little bit more as well. And then when you are ready, when you feel confident, you're going to click onto the Tally Charts task to get started. So in the beginning, you need to build a tally chart. So it says, children voted for their favorite color by choosing a cube of that color. Use the information from the amounts of colored cubes to build a tally chart. Then use the tally chart to answer the questions below. Okay, so in this area here, we see all of the different colors which children have chosen. So each block represents one child. So for the color blue, I can see that there are 1, 2, 3 students who chose the color blue. Now, I know that this group of tally marks represents the number 5, and I only need 3 tally marks. So I'm going to use this single tally mark, and I'm going to pull it over to the tally chart and represent the number 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 blocks. Now I have 3 tally marks. Now the other colors, it gets a little bit more tricky, so you need to count how many blocks there are. Think about counting by 5s. Count by 5s as much as you can, and then add the extra single tally mark. So I won't answer all of it for you, but you're going to drag and drop, remembering that this little family of tally marks represents 5, and then adding on the single ones after. Okay, so then you need to answer these questions. So how many children chose green? Which color was chosen the most? How many children chose yellow? And which color was chosen the least? Okay, so a few questions that I would like you to try and answer on your own using your tally chart. Okay, so first you need to create the tally chart, and then you need to answer the questions. Question 2, page 2 really, this is where you need to just answer the questions. So use the information in the tally chart to answer the questions. The tally chart is created for you. So how many ladybirds were counted on leaf A? So I need to look at leaf A and I need to count the number of tallies to answer the question. Now the trickiest ones, when we look at data and reading data, the trickiest questions are always these ones. So how many more ladybirds were found on leaf C than leaf A? Okay, so when we have a question like this, I'll read it one more time. How many more ladybirds were found on leaf C than leaf A? We need to actually subtract when we're looking for finding the difference. Okay, so we're trying to find the difference between leaf C and leaf A. So whenever there's a question that's asking us what the difference is between the 2 leaves, that's when we need to subtract. So I'm going to look at leaf A and I'm going to look at leaf C, and I can already tell that there are more ladybirds on leaf C. So I will count up leaf C, I will count up leaf A, and I will write the equation of how many are in leaf C, take away the amount in leaf A. Okay, so you're looking for the difference. That's the same with this question here. How many more ladybirds were found on leaf B than leaf D? So even though it's asking us about how many more, we need to use subtraction to answer these questions. The final question says, how many ladybirds were found on all 4 leaves in total? Hopefully, you're recognizing that if we're looking for all 4 leaves in total, hopefully you will realize that you need to add for that final question. Okay, so it gets a little bit trickier today looking at data and understanding the chart to answer those questions. But you can do this, try your best. You guys were experts at tally marks, so hopefully now we should be able to answer some questions using the tally marks and the tally charts. So that is your task for today. Good luck, and I will see you tomorrow.